Welcome to the Noteworthy USA podcast. I'm your host, Ben Fredericks. Excited to be back with you. It's been a couple of months, taking some time to really kind of spend the summer with my daughter and enjoy everything that comes along with that. But I wanted to bring you something more geared towards marketing and how you can really start to make more additional contacts in the business, find more deals. And basically, this is going to be like a top 5 way to find deals on notes. So before we get started, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this podcast, all that good stuff. And it would really help us bring a bigger audience to notes and more people to work with, which would be great for us all. So first and foremost, if you're brand new to the note industry, which I was at one point too, not so long ago, notes are about investing in mortgage notes. All right. So this is a way for you to create cash flow. I don't want to call it too much passive income that gets talked about a lot, but nothing is really passive. This is just specifically creating cash flow off of mortgage paper that is secured by a real asset like a piece of property. Could be residential or it could be commercial. All right. So a lot of the times, the things that we get approached about most when we have our noteworthy events is, where do I find inventory? All right. And these are the 5 different ways that you can find inventory pretty easily. All right. Number 1 is networking. You got to get out to events, whether it's your local RIA group, investment club, things like that, or get out to note investing conferences. There are always deals there. So make sure that you're putting yourself out there and that you're learning more about this industry. So a lot of people are not wise to notes. So you may have to do some educating on them. But if you get out and network, meet other investors, certainly you are going to find some opportunities. All right. You also need to be engaging with professionals. So I'm talking about real estate agents, attorneys, CPAs, people like that can also potentially refer business to you. All right. And you don't want this to be a one-way street. You certainly want to be reciprocating. All right. I used to go to BNI all these years ago when I was doing financial services. I didn't care for BNI that much, but the one thing that I did learn from it was the law of reciprocation. If you give, you are going to get. All right. So go with the attitude of giving first, receiving second, and you're bound to make some great connections. All right. Number 2, social media. All right. I'm not the biggest fan of social media. I don't like getting on it and posting too much. And I know I don't post enough because it's a tool. So I've had to reshape my mindset around social media and what it is that I use it for. All right. So I'm not there just simply scrolling Instagram or Facebook and looking at what everybody else is doing. I want to use it strategically. So what I would do if I was in your position is ask yourself these questions. How many people actually know what it is that you do? Do people know that you want to invest in notes? Do they know that you are already an investor in notes? Do they know why you do it? All right. Why you're the best at it. You might not be the best at it, but maybe you're the best at finding a deal. Maybe you're the best at analyzing a deal. Maybe you're the best at connecting people. All right. How can you help people? This is all of these are separate posts, by the way. How can you help people? If people are retired and they're looking for places to put money, educate them. Tell them about notes. Share why it's a great investment. All right. Why should people work with you now? What's the reason? Right? Have you shared any case studies of deals that you've done? And finally, basically just focus on what makes this a great business for you. All right. So if you could do this is a week's worth of content that I just gave to you to lay out on social media. You could do it through posts. You could go live. You could share video. And by the way, it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now being on camera with you. All right. So it is what it is. So you got to suck it up. All right. The others, there are plenty of online platforms as well. I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you go to places like Note Marketplace, Bigger Pockets, PaperStack, even Craigslist, all right, or Zillow, there are places that you can find people that have notes. Craigslist and Zillow are super easy because all you have to do is search by key terms. Seller financing, owner financing, seller will carry, things like that. If you can find those kinds of terms on properties, chances are if you make contact with that person, they may have other notes that they might have an interest in selling. All right, so it's a great opportunity to have a conversation. Platforms like PaperStack, those have actual notes that you can go and look at. So other investors have uploaded their paperwork and their information about a particular note that they have available for sale. Those could be non-performing or performing notes or slow paying notes. All right, so some great opportunities. Bigger Pockets, also a great place to network and find some potential deals. All right, and then finally, not finally, but there's note brokers and specialists. So we have friends at places like Finac and these other note brokering sort of companies that you can go and invest in or find notes that they may have for sale. All right. So there's also plenty of note brokers. If you're thinking about traditional real estate investing, think of them sort of as wholesalers. They're very good at finding these deals, negotiating the deals, and then gathering the information so that you could purchase them. All right. And they're going to earn a fee somewhere in between all of that. So, but if you educate them on what is a great deal for you, that can help you really kind of get deals that are worth looking at. All right. So one thing that's important, and I've done this with wholesalers and note brokers that have approached me with deals. If it's not a deal that fits for me, I don't tell them, hey, that's a crappy deal. Don't send me that crap. No, I say, you know what? This isn't a deal for me, and here's why. I'm giving them specific reasons. Now, if they keep sending me more and more deals that are the same thing and they haven't been listening to me, then I'm not going to pay attention to them anymore. I'll block them. But if they take that information, you can coach them to find the ideal deal for you. All right. And then finally, like I said, do direct outreach. All right. Reach out to these people that are holding notes. There are different ways that you could do it. But I just like to pick up the phone and call. You can skip trace these people. We've got some great resources for that. I'll put those below in the description. Also, do you need to be doing it? Think about this. All right. Or could a virtual assistant be doing it for you? Have your virtual assistant do some due diligence for you. Create some information that works well for you that you want to analyze, and then coach them on how to go get it for you. By the way, if you're looking for a virtual assistant that is great for the real estate space, see the description below. Our friends at Apex Assistants are fantastic. They can set you up with a virtual assistant rather quickly and give you several different candidates to choose from. So hopefully this helps you today. Again, please like, subscribe, share the video if it did. I appreciate you tuning in. By the way, also be sure to check out, if you want to get your note investing acumen to the next level, you should consider joining our Inner Circle. All right. If you go to noteworthyusa.com and you click on Inner Circle, you'll find some more information there. This is basically a bi-weekly meetup where we get together on Zoom. We talk about deals that we're doing. We talk about, strangleholds in our business, places that we're trying to get better, whether it's personal development, note investing, real estate investing, rentals, or whatever the case may be. We want to be a resource to you to help you grow and get to the next level. So noteworthyusa.com, click on Inner Circle, join us there. And then finally, if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, hit the link in our description. It's completely free. noteworthyusa.com/free newsletter. We put out, I think, pretty much the greatest newsletter in the industry, and it's full of great content, completely free. It's a service we do just for you, and so click on that link, subscribe today for free, no strings, no catches, and learn some stuff. All right, so thanks for tuning in to the Noteworthy USA podcast, and we'll talk to you soon.